So, hey there, beautiful people. I am mad, really mad. I thought I was on top of every nutritional supplement created by humanity, but I'm late to the game on one that has benefits of muscle and bone building, weight loss, and even cognitive health. That means your brain. And it has an amazing, amazing safety profile. I'm taking the supplement every day and finally enjoying the benefits. You are really going to want to stick around for this one. This is Lindy Ford, registered dietitian, clinical and functional nutritionist, and nutrition detective. I have a big favor to ask you. The practice got super busy and I took a hiatus. YouTube has not forgiven me and I'm trying to get back into their good graces. I'm going to get better at posting, but they are really justified by not being happy with me. So it would just mean so much to me if you could like this video, share it with someone, and subscribe to this channel. I would so appreciate it. Thanks so much. Along with that, please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and X, Lindy Ford Nutrition and Wellness. So yes, I have been late to the party on this supplement because I had it in my little head that it was really only for bodybuilders. I was so wrong. It's for everyone. And that is the supplement creatine. In this video, I'm going to tell you what it is, the benefits, and then at the end, the optimal dosages and a few brands that I really love. So what is creatine? It's a naturally occurring compound produced in the liver from 3 amino acids. And it's found in muscle and brain, but primarily in the muscles. This is creatine's superpower. It helps in the formation of adenosine triphosphate. So you ever hear of ATP? When you translate that, that means creatine helps with energy production, both in the muscle and the brain. It's one of the very few nutrients that can pass the blood-brain barrier. That was Mabel, my dog. She has to be in the room with me. So hang on to that thought. Here's a few key benefits, but not all of the benefits of creatine, and I'm leaving my favorite for the last. Number 1 is creatine speeds muscle growth. Everyone, and I mean everyone, needs more muscle as we age. So if we do nothing, muscle atrophies, and that's not good for us. Muscle is needed for lean body mass, stability, and most of all for bone strength. Creatine adds muscle mass, but does so best when we're doing our part and challenging our muscles with resistance training. Creatine even got a huge thumbs up for safety and muscle growth in a position paper by the International Society of Sports Nutrition. Number 2, creatine improves high-intensity exercise performance. Now, listen, you don't have to be an elite athlete to enjoy these benefits. Everyone, and I mean you, would benefit from getting your heart rate up to a healthy place on a regular basis. I like to do HIIT or interval training and Tabata style exercises. Number 3, creatine improves bone strength. I don't care if osteopenia and osteoporosis run in every leaf of your family tree. They are 100% preventable. Prevention is multifaceted, but creatine may be a piece of that prevention puzzle. Strong muscles help to build strong bones, so that may be a link to creatine and bone strength. Number 4, creatine improves performance in activities of daily living. This is especially true for older people. This benefit may be tied to an increase in your muscle growth, but it may be also tied to the next exciting, wait to hear this one, exciting benefit, and that is, this is fairly new, number 5, creatine aids cognition and memory. Like I said before, creatine crosses the blood-brain barrier and helps the tissues in the brain regenerate ATP, which is the key energy source of the brain. So there are some encouraging studies that with the Alzheimer's patients. They show that 20 grams per day help to improve overall cognitive scores, memory and reading recognition, and attention testing. So this may lead to neuroprotection for a bunch of other diseases like Parkinson's disease, though more research is really needed with that. So I ran across one study that showed that creatine especially helped with brain function when combined with CoQ10, which makes total sense since CoQ10 also generates ATP in the cell. There are other benefits such as increase in energy and sleep, but I wouldn't take creatine too close to bedtime. People often ask me about safety, especially for the kidneys. I've looked at several safety profiles in randomized controlled studies, and creatine really passes the test. I've never seen anything negative, but like with every supplement I mention on this channel, you must check with your healthcare practitioner before taking anything. You can get creatine from food like red meat and seafood, but really in non-therapeutic amounts. We'll talk about therapeutic amounts in just a moment. Creatine is best in the form of creatine monohydrate, and I like a micronized formulation because it easily dilutes in water. I only use micronized powder, but you can also use caps or gummies. It's inexpensive and doesn't have to be combined with lots of fancy things. So if it's really expensive, you probably don't need that. But just straight creatine monohydrate is fine and dandy. So please be careful where you get your creatine. It's becoming very popular, and with that, lots of sketchy companies pop up. You have no idea what contaminants are in those products if you're just randomly buying off of Amazon. The two brands that I recommend are Thorne and Designs for Health. They are more micronized and have great manufacturing standards and have what they say they're supposed to have. I use Designs for Health. That's the one that I use personally and in my practice. To get high quality supplements at a 20% discount, you can order straight off my full script dispensary at the link in the description. So what dosage should you take? That's the $10,000 question, right? Well, that depends on you. The standard dosage is about 5 grams a day, which is about a scoop, right? But more can actually be better. I'm starting to take 10 grams a day, and I have some of my patients with cognitive decline and cognitive issues taking more. I have them titrate slowly up to 20 grams a day for a while, and then they come down to a maintenance dose, but you have to check with your healthcare practitioner. One caveat though, you may initially gain some water weight. So don't freak out, don't panic. Creatine makes the muscles more osmotic, which attracts water. I find that after a while, the water effect goes away, so don't be too alarmed. Again, I wish I hadn't overlooked this important nutrient for so long. I may recommend it and take it forever because of the muscle growth, bone strength, exercise performance, and cognitive benefits. So let me know below if you take creatine and what your experience has been with it. So thanks for being here, beautiful people, and I will see you in the next video.